The Mauritanian is an intriguing mix of legal drama and thriller. It's at times harrowing but also bland and uneven. It's Tahar Rahim who's able to elevate the film with his outstanding, heart-wrenching performance. But despite the weight of its protagonist, the narrative drowns in its length as crucial elements are left unexplored in lieu of ticking off boxes from the blockbuster to-do list. Promising Young Woman is a boldly provocative, timely thriller, powerful stuff and should be compulsory viewing. Wants to push buttons and provoke reactions. It's a scorching indictment wrapped in a sophisticated revenge fantasy. And makes all of your favorite people terrible, but it's precisely because nobody's laughing now that it's so hard to look away. News of the World. Its splendid movie, deep, eventually violent and issuer of a powerful thesis that the movie benefits from having Greengrass at the helm, the director of films including the second two Bourne Adventures, the excellent United 93 and 2013's Captain Phillips, which also starred Hanks, has a skilled. Tom Hanks delivers a reserved, thoughtful performance, bringing the expected heft to a role tailor-made for him, yet it's the ethereal, wide-eyed Monster Hunter, a rip-roaring sci-fi/fantasy adventure that has some serious Western vibes to it as well, may have some rough edges, but as a whole, it's an enjoyable and high-energy adaptation that delivers up some big-time fun. Land is an emotionally rich examination of the way love and grief are intertwined. Consistent with its protagonist, Land presents a guarded, ambiguous, and naive narrative. Robin Wright's directorial and her co-star Demian Bichir draw a powerful but restrained portrait of two souls attempting to recover from unimaginable loss. The Marksman, its mystery and thriller action movie. Liam Neeson interprets Old War vet special ops guy, in which he tried to save witnesses 11-year-old migrant Miguel fleeing with his mother Rosa from drug cartel assassins. Which is a shame. This movie at every plot point is pretty much a foregone conclusion from the start. Wonder Woman 1984 is a near-perfect superhero film that outshines the original. With its infectious sense of joy and optimism and nuanced deconstruction of the power of truth, and how that can be a tool of good or evil. My major complaint about Wonder Woman 1984 is that it plods along for 2.5 hours. The Little Things follows former Los Angeles detective Joe Deacon and new department hotshot Jim Baxter on the trail of accused serial killer Albert Sparma, tease the police, attempting to outsmart them, all the while not being completely stable, and the audience is left wondering if this man is a mad genius or just a few cards short of a full deck. In this movie there is not a lot of violence as the victims are all shown after their murder, which was an interesting choice. They dumb it down for the audience. But at the same time, you're left wondering as much as Deacon and Baxter if Sparma is really their man, even up until the final credits. A decent film that wasn't as great as I was hoping for, but worth the watch. Judas and the Black Messiah is quite simply one of the best films of this year. It's a movie that puts the Black Panther's civil rights struggle as the main focus, and is a forceful condemnation of racial injustice. Daniel Kaluuya plays in this movie Fred Hampton, Black Panther leader, who was murdered by Chicago police with the help of an FBI informer.